Hello?
Hang on. I'm trying to figure this out.
Yeah, no, 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 it's no worries. Oh my gosh, yay. Hold on. Okay, nice lighting too. Perfect.
How's
Hold
it
on
going,
one
Nikki?
second.
The baby ninja, what's doing?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Wait, let me turn on the light. This thing is so fresh. I'm in this cafe and they have like this whole setup. Watch this. Hold on. Boom.
Oi, you got the mirror lighting. How good's that?
That's cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so first off, it's already recording, which it doesn't matter. Hi, Thomas.
How you going? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Oh my gosh. Okay, so where do I start? Okay. Who cares? Welcome to the highest frequency podcast.
Thank you, thank you. Good to be on. It feels good.
Really?
Feels good. I mean, I've never been involved in a podcast before, so it's my first sort of experience, especially on Zoom. It's good.
Yeah, this is cool. Yeah, because like I was like, yeah, I need in person, but also there's so many people that are so far away from me that I need to do online.
100%. I
And
think it's great. How good Zoom that we can do this, right?
yeah, I'm so glad you're on. So first off, let me just start off by asking, sharing with everyone. Okay, so me, Ninja, met Thomas at my second Muay Thai camp. I was actually like, what, leaving shortly right when you arrived. I think like I was there for 6 months and then you came in and you were there for 2 months and you did a fight. So, how old are you? What's your name? Where are you from? And what made you come to Thailand and do a fight?
All right. So first of all, my name's Thomas William Ellison. That's my full name. Um, I'm 20 years old. Strong name, I know. um, where am I from? I'm from Sydney, Australia. The best country in the world. I'm an Australian. I'm very proud of it as well. Um, wear it on my arm. If I could get Australia tattooed on me, I would, but I'm not. I'm not that silly.
Yes,
Um,
you are.
yeah, maybe I am. Maybe in the future. Maybe when I get a few more head knocks, I'll get a tattoo saying I'm Australian.
You
but
have, real quick, wait, you have that panda on you,
the
on
panda
your
on my
back.
back. Yeah, you probably can't. It's on my
Yeah, I
shoulder
know, but
there.
look, I never told you. Okay, you see that? Now look, I have the panda with the color.
Yeah, yeah. See, yours is done real well. Look at that color, eh? I love it.
My panda is climbing the bamboo, and your
So
panda
cool.
is no color.
He's just chilling on my back. You can kind of see him,
I love
but
it. I
it's
love
hard to
it.
see. Um, where was I? Australia, Muay Thai. Yeah, so I've been training Muay Thai for about 4 years now. Um, sort of on and off during like my studies when I was at school, and then
High
last
school. High
pardon
school.
high school.
High
Yeah,
school.
high school.
16? You started Muay Thai?
16, I started Muay Thai. I got my first Muay Thai gym. I was a tiny, skinny little kid, skinnier than I am now. Um,
You're
um,
not
so
skinny.
I'm slim. I'm on the slimmer side, but it's good for Muay Thai. Obviously, I'm tall and slim, so I can I've got a good advantage already as it is. But I've been training. I loved it, and then last year, 2024, I got back into it really heavily, and I fell in love with it. And I was like, you know what? I'll work really hard, save up a bit of money, book a trip to Thailand, 2 months. Don't know anyone, don't know any about this gym, where it is, anything about Thailand. Booked it, Krabi, on a Muay Thai, the best gym on planet Earth. And I trained there for 2 months. I met you, obviously, and I fell in love with it even more than I already am. So that's a
Um,
bit about me.
yeah, so how did you find Honor Muay Thai? I'm curious because how I found everyone or like picking that gym, that random gym that has like honestly online it has like no good pictures, like their Instagram, like nothing good. It's just like, but when you go there, it's like this secret family.
It's the
Because
best.
I'm at Tiger now, and it's right now it's nothing like that. But I mean, but anyways, go ahead.
So yeah, well, I want to hear about Tiger as well, but with Honor, I just sort of came across it. I looked up Muay Thai gym Thailand on Google search, and it was, I don't know, it was like fate almost. I don't know if it was the first search thing or if it was whatever it was, but it caught my eye, and I clicked on it. Pre-booked 2 months, forgot about it. I booked it like early last year, like April time, and I got to Thailand around September, so I had a solid 5 months, 6 months where I was saving, um, and I just like didn't think about it at all. I just clicked on it, booked the room, booked everything, and that was that. And I the best thing of my life, best experience of my life for sure.
Yeah, so okay, so then you come there and um here comes Thomas with these braids in his hair.
The cornrows.
No,
How
I love
horrible were
it. I
they?
love it. I love it. And you got those for your fight too, right?
I did, yeah. Well, when I first got there, I thought I didn't really know much about braids, but obviously I'm white. My hair's not like made for braids,
Me too.
so they kind of just fell out after 3 days, and I was upset. But that was it. That was all right. I knew I wanted to get him for the fight.
But that's what I was saying. Did you ever find that place that I went to? Because like literally where me and Joe went, like that lady like did the tightest littlest braids. You know,
Yeah,
remember? And it
yeah.
stayed in. It stayed in for like it would have stayed in for a year, I swear, if I didn't take it
I
out. But
remember I saw them. They were so tight. I was like, wow, I need to go there. But I actually got my braids done very very tight as well. So
hey,
um yeah, so I got them done pretty tight. Um, but yeah, it was a very cool experience.
yeah. So your hair looks shorter now. Did you cut it?
Yeah, it's much shorter. I cut it. It was very long, like it was down to my neck almost. Um, so yeah, but I kind of needed to get rid of it. It was too long. It was everywhere. I'd wake up and it'd be fuzzy and
Yeah, the little hair bow. Uh-huh.
the little band on top. Yeah, I was actually just training. I didn't have the hairband in there, and the hair was all over my face.
I love it. Okay, so I just have so many things for you. Let's start with this first. Okay, so the fight in Thailand, you know, your first fight. I wasn't there. I had to leave, obviously. But I think it was the short, big guy, Thai guy, right? And you're really tall.
Yeah,
So,
no,
how,
he
yeah,
was
how was
actually
that experience?
it was absolutely surreal. I mean, that guy was the Tiger kid was pretty tall considering he was Thai. Um, I'm like 6'4". I reckon he would have been 6'1", 6'2". So he wasn't that short,
Oh,
but
he was tall.
yeah, he was quite tall. But obviously, I'm like very tall, so he looked quite short, but he was actually pretty tall. I mean, like I said, for a Thai guy. But yeah, onto that experience. That was the best thing, best experience of my life to date. I reckon that was just to train that hard, as you already know. Just to train that hard, dedicate yourself to getting in the ring and just trying to beat someone up. It's a very full on thing to sort of understand, and I loved it.
Yeah, so when you're in that ring, I mean, when I was in the ring, I remember one thought, and it was just like I look around, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Did you have any thoughts, or you have to be fully like in, you don't hear anything else around you. Like, what do you remember from that first experience of being in that ring and actually like fighting?
I mean, I'll tell you what. Like the build up to it was I was very nervous as normal. Um, I was in the back room with all these Thai boys. Some of them were about to fight. Some of them had already fought. And the very intense smell of Thai oil.
Oh yeah, in the back where like everyone's getting
Yeah,
ready, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting ready, and people are just walking around. It's kind of like a weird environment. And I was there. I was
Did you
honestly, I
see your
was.
opponent? Did you see your opponent back there as well?
I saw him back there, and I was like, sort of sizing him up a bit and seeing what he was like. And um, but I was there. I was meant to be there. I was. I don't know. There was in that change room amongst all the like chaos and just like I was saying, all the Thai boys running around. Like I should have been nervous, but I wasn't. I was like home. It was like I was at home there. It was a weird feeling, but I was happy. I settled my nerves. Everything was. I was breathing in, breathing out. Everything was just perfect. I dream about that experience. It was so
Wow.
good.
What trainers were wrapping your hands and were around you during that moment before the fight?
So there was two.
He wrapped my hands.
Two wrapped my hands, and then Bus was sort of just sitting there telling me what combos to go through. Like he was telling me about long knees. He was saying, "Look, go for the long knee. Jab, jab, long knee." I had Howard there, who he sort of came in later, but he was there. He was telling me just calm, keep everything, keep your breathing low. I'm not sure, but like long breath. Then I saw Tom, Big Tom. Remember,
Um,
not the trainer, not the trainer,
I
Big
know.
Tom.
I love Tom. Yes,
Yeah,
I watched him fight. I actually watched him fight when I first got to Thailand.
did
Um,
you?
Yeah, he fought against a younger guy. He ran out of energy, it was but he was in there. But anyways, yeah, Tom, he's great.
Yeah, he's a good lad. He's a very good fighter as well. He was back there.
Yeah.
He was sort of showing me. He had a little gift for me if I won the fight. Um,
Oh,
yeah, I know. So it was the most surreal experience ever. Like getting your hands wrapped, the Thai oil rubbed on you, walking out to the ring. The crowd. It's just like a very surreal thing, and I love it.
yeah, I love it for you. And okay, so let's speak about the fight. You won, right? Of course.
I won. Yeah, I won. It was a first round
The
stoppage.
first round.
First round stoppage. Yeah, it couldn't have gone any better. It was perfect.
So what happened?
So I remember. So I got in there. How the Thai boys, they start really slow. That it's sort of
Yeah.
you're just sort of seeing what's going on, whatever. And I knew I didn't want to just jump the gun and start smashing. So I was just sort of there. I was playing, cruising around, looking at my range. And my first combo, I threw a feint, like not a feint, I was going to throw a push kick from the back, lifted up my leg, and then put it back down and hit him with a body hook, and that was the first shot I threw. Oh no, sorry, it was a leg kick. The first shot was a leg kick. Anyway, hit him with a leg kick, started finding my range. Started sort of picking him off slowly, and then I dropped him with a body kick.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it was a body kick I set up. I pushed him in the corner and hit him with a body kick. He dropped, and then 8 count went, and I ran to the other corner. And I was like, oh my god, like what just happened? I was kind of
Oh,
like,
so I need to watch this video again. So you got him like literally like right here, right?
yeah, right there, right on the rib, and he dropped, and it looked pretty bad. I couldn't really understand what was going on, so I hit him with that body kick, ran to the other corner, and I was just sort of there, just trying to figure out what's going on, like I was.
And this guy has fought, I think, a couple times, and he's very strong.
Yeah, I
So
mean
he really had to have some power in it.
yeah, I mean it was weird. He had 25 fights. That's all. Like all Eck were telling me that he had 25 fights. He's been fighting here for a while. Obviously, my
He's
first.
Thai.
He's
He's Thai.
Thai.
He's been through a lot of pain.
Yeah, exactly. So it was, yeah, to drop him with that, I was sort of like, wow, okay, like probably would have been a good shot. And anyway, so I was kind of in the other corner. The 8 count happened, and he got back up, and I was like, okay, it's time to get back into it. And then I sort of I didn't rush him or anything. I was just sort of there cruising with him. We were
Wait, it's a 8 count or
8 count,
10?
yeah.
Eight. Okay, okay.
So he got dropped. Ref counted, 1, 2, 3, whatever. He got up before the 8 count was over. And then we got back into it. He threw a few kicks. I threw a few kicks, and then the finishing sort of sequence was I hit his legs with an outside leg kick and an inside leg kick, and then I taped him in the corner, and I threw a like sort of question mark kick, thinking like he was going to check the leg kick, and it went up, and I dropped him with that head kick, and then he fell down, and that was it. The ref just waved it off. So
You got him with a head kick.
yeah, I got him with a head kick. So surreal,
Oh,
surreal.
that's so cool. That's so cool. Wow. Wow. And on your Instagram, you had really good footage. Who was filming that? Who did that?
Yeah, so there was this lad. His name was John. He was from Manhattan or Brooklyn. Sorry. He was sort of professional photographer back at home, or videographer or whatever.
I'm
And
smoking weed right now. Ignore me.
oh, good on you. I'm gonna grab some.
I'm about to start fight prepping. But anyways, go ahead.
You should put it down. You shouldn't be smoking that. You should be training.
I know.
Lock back in.
We'll speak about it in a minute. Okay. Anyways, keep on
Okay.
going.
Okay. Anyway, he just was like, look, I'll film the fight for you. And I was like, yeah, 100%. I'd love that. And he got all this footage, behind in the back room, getting my hands wrapped, Thai oil put on me walking out to the ring, me
It looked
walking
really
into
good.
the ring. Yeah, it was really, really good footage. Yeah, it was very professional. So, I'm very happy he did that. That footage I'll keep for the rest of my life. Yeah. There's a lot of footage. But yeah, enough about me. I want to hear about you. How's Tiger Muay Thai?
Yeah. Wait, hold on. I have a couple more
Oh,
questions, and
sorry.
then we can. No, it's okay. Don't be sorry. Listen. We have to just be whoever we want. That's the thing I'm realizing. Don't be sorry about nothing.
Yeah,
Fuck
100%.
everything.
Fuck everyone.
Yeah, exactly. You're just so interesting. I think I remember asking you. You just wanted to do a fight, right? You don't. Do you plan on doing any more fights, or what's your plan now that since you've been in the ring?
Yeah, I mean, I want to chase that feeling again. I loved it. I sort of the mission was to go to Thailand, train for 8 weeks, and get a fight. Just get one fight. If I could get two, then get two. But I just wanted at least one fight just to tick that off the sort of.
Right when you were like training, they were like, you want to fight instantly.
Yeah, straight away they were asking if I wanted to fight, but I knew I just sort of wanted to warm into it and start off slow. Sort of get my clinching up to scratch, sharpen up my striking. So when I got in the ring, I think I was meant to be there. Everything was perfect. I had a solid few weeks of really hardcore training, and about 6 weeks of just sort of soft 5 to 6 weeks of soft training. So, I mean, in the future, I mean, I've been back home for about 7 weeks now.
It's been 7 weeks.
It's
Wow.
been a while. Yeah, I know it's gone really quick. So I've been back for 7 weeks. I've been pretty much working, full time, back to work. I haven't been training as much as I'd like to be. I've sort of
It's
been.
hard. It's hard when you're in like, the real world.
Yeah. So I was sort of juggling, you know, going out, drinking, and I've been on the drink for the past 6 weeks, which isn't ideal. I know it's not good. Not good.
Drinking is not good.
Not good. It's poison. So I've been doing that for about 6 weeks. But I've just gone in the gym today. I had my first boxing sparring session since I was in Thailand.
Oh, good,
And
huh?
I just remembered, I was like, why the fuck haven't I been in here early? I've missed it.
Oh, so this is your first one back since Thailand, kind of
First,
like a sparring
first,
session.
yeah, first sort of sparring session since Thailand. So I've been pretty locked out, like not locked in for a long time. But I'm getting
Yeah.
back into it, and hopefully I'll get a fight or two this year. That's the plan.
Do you want to do some fights over there?
Hundred
Muay
percent.
Thai.
Yeah, Muay Thai.
Is it easy to get fights over there like over here? Over here, it's just like abundance.
Over there is ridiculous. You can put your hand up and get a fight tomorrow.
Yeah, people don't understand that. Like, it's
Mm.
just you come over here and it's whatever. But how is it in Australia?
I mean, there's certain events that the gyms around Sydney sort of like host. So there'll be a date where they're on this day they'll have like 20 fights. So basically you got to lock the date in your calendar and work towards that date. So there's a date in March, and then I think there's a date towards the middle of the year, and then maybe a date at the end of the year. I'm not 100% sure, but um, I think March is a bit too soon for me to sort of lock it. What are we? January, February, yeah, March, April, May, yeah. So
Yeah, March is like 2 months.
yeah. So it'll probably be the second one in the middle of the year when I actually fight.
That's exciting.
I'm
So that
super
means you
excited.
have that means you have to go into fight prep in your environment at home. How is that gonna be?
I know. It
Because your
obviously.
discipline, real quick, your
Mm,
discipline is incredible, and that's what I wanted to bring up. Your discipline at Honor Muay Thai was something that was so incredible. So how do you think that's gonna? Is it gonna be affected when you're at home?
I mean, it's hard to say. I guess my discipline over there was is it's really hard to
It's
explain. I mean, I
incredible.
know once I have a date set for a fight, then that's it. Like I'm all in 110%. I know there's no room for screwing around, drinking, smoking. For me, I can't do that sort of thing during the fight camp. So I think if I'm here, I've got the date locked in, or a date that I'm looking towards. I think I'll get up and every day it'll be on my mind, sort of thing. So
because you're around your friends and and let's just be honest, parties, girls. At 20 years
yeah,
old, I was doing all kinds of crazy shit. So
yeah.
when you're fight prepping, like you really you have to like really stay away from that, and at such a young age, that's gonna be hard.
Yeah, it's very, yeah, it's definitely going to be hard, but I think it just comes down to discipline at the end of the day, and I think like you said, I think I am quite disciplined when I'm locked in to something that I really want to do and achieve. I think it's definitely possible. If I need to hang up friendships for 8 weeks just to, you know, be in the best shape that I can be in the best version of myself, I think that's definitely something I can do.
Yeah, and when you close that door, it's not like saying like peace out, but it's like closing those friendships, and then you'll have like new ones open up that will be like elevating you with, in your fight prepping and your fight training.
100%. 100%. I think that's very well said. Um, just the people who train, like there are different. Obviously, you got your friends who you go out with and you talk to every day, but the people in the gym who are there just for one thing, and that's to get better and work hard. I think those are the people that you really you should be surrounding yourself with because they're the people that you're going to learn from.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I'll talk about Tiger Muay Thai for a little bit, and I have a couple more questions for you. Are we good on time?
Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing. My phone's on 30%, so we're doing good.
Cool. Hold on one second. Damn, this is a good conversation.
Yeah, the light's just cracked on you, hasn't it?
It's because it's plugged into my computer, and it goes off. One second.
No, you're all good. Take your time.
But yeah, Tiger. Oh my gosh, I love it. Hold on one second. I'm just getting started.
No, you're all good. You're all good.
Shit. If you come back to Thailand, Tiger's where it's at.
Yeah, it's a different level there from what I've heard.
I think my computer died.
Uh-oh.
I
That's
still
all
have
right.
light. I
No, you still
mean,
got plenty of light. Yeah, it's fine.
okay, so if you look up on Google and you type in the biggest fitness street or fitness place in the world, it's gonna literally say the street that Tiger Muay Thai is on. Did you know that?
I did actually. I follow this guy on YouTube. His name's Spanian. I think I showed you a bit of him when we were in Thailand together. But yeah, he went to Fitness Street and he actually did a run through of the gym and I saw inside the gym. It looks nuts.
You're talking about Tiger?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay, so I live at Tiger. Well, I live at one of their camps, but I paid for luxury and I realized like I went to the reception and I want to just live on campus. Like I want to downgrade. I'll still have my own room, which is nice, my own bathroom, but like even though it's like right down the road, like I want to wake up and see a ring in front of my face.
Yeah.
you know like it's different, when you're living, when people at Honor were living at like the resort and stuff, it's a whole different experience. um so they're gonna, because I paid for 6 months, so 6 months is completely paid for, and I paid for 1 month at Honor. um I think they said next month they can try to get me on campus. But so yeah, they have obviously classes and I invested a lot of money because like I wanted the full experience. And I pretty much have it comes with like cars, but I have like over 75 private one-on-one I can do with any kind of coach over there. So I've been doing some one-on-ones with some Muay Thai trainers that I'd be sparring, some one-on-ones with I did an interview with a professional boxer from Russia, and so I got some one-on-ones with him. He was really good. And then I had a one-on-one with him on Friday, and I was like, "This private, can we spar, please?" He's like, "You want to spar me?" And I was like, "Well, I mean, come on now, was obviously, but of
Yeah,
course
yeah,
I
yeah,
do."
of course. 100%. Yeah, it sounds like, oh, sorry, go on.
Oh no, and then I found some high-end coaches who do the MMA here where I've booked some private. So these first couple weeks I'm just trying to get like, because my cardio is really down as well, being in Hawaii and doing the things that I was doing there. Um But yeah, so I'm next week on February is when I want to start like fight prepping. February 1st is like really going all in. But I've been making sure I've been getting like a session in every single day. Um, yeah, but they have, they have, let me think, one, two, three, four. They have five like traditional tie rings, one octagon. They have a whole platform for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. They have one, two, three, four, five different like whole platforms. They have like beginner Muay Thai, intermediate, advanced. I took a group Muay Thai class. I've only taken one because I've been doing privates, and it's beginner, intermediate, advanced, and then pro. I went right to the advanced, and all the trainers were like looking at me, and I was like, just let
Yeah.
me. I was like, and that day they were doing clenching. I just fucking did it, and I did it. They didn't say nothing, whatever. Like like just put yourself in that fucking situation. Like, don't doubt yourself. So because above that is pro, but that's usually invite only. So I was like, fuck it, just so until they told me no, I need to go to intermediate because that's what they say that they'll tell you you shouldn't be here. But there's a lot of professional fighters here, like big time fighters, all in this area. So being here for so long, the idea is just to really make so many connections and just grow and to elevate. This whole street is just fitness, 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 fitness. With obviously these cafes and the weed, but it's just fitness people, fighters everywhere, hundreds. Like it's incredible.
I can imagine you're probably surrounded by a lot of talent. Um, and yeah, I mean, there's a lot of professionals, like you were saying, UFC fighters, one fighters. Very people from the highest organizations in the world are training at these gyms, and I can understand you're probably surrounded just by all these weapons, and it's yeah, very. I'm jealous that you're in that environment. It's probably the
Yeah,
best environment to be in.
yeah, and I'm doing a interview with Harrison as well. He wanted me to tell him about it because he was thinking about it as well. But if you think about coming back to Thailand, I would 100% do Tiger Muay Thai or some really big gym because there's also a lot of bad reviews, but those are people who come stay for, a week or, never done Muay Thai beginner, just come and go families, like people that are not serious about fighting. So they have world class trainers in every different like thing they do there. Like they have, I don't know, have you ever seen the schedule that they have like daily at Tiger?
I've seen it. It's ridiculous. I can't remember exactly like all the sessions, but it's like back to back to back to back, isn't it?
Yeah, so they have Western boxing, MMA, Western boxing, sparring, kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Krabi, Kabong, which is sword fighting, Muay Boron. Then they have a ton of like fitness classes, yoga, and some more martial arts that I can't think of. But yeah, so like, but they have, like really high quality coaches for each section and stuff like that. And then like the pro, like they have a whole pro club and like tryouts. Like that's the thing I want to do is if I'm here for a year and just like pretty much be in fight prep the whole year and then do the tryouts to be on, to get sponsored by them, then they'll let me, then they could possibly I could stay here another year for free.
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely something you should look at. I mean, got the opportunity to lock in, do it. That'll put the podcast on the map, and you'll be a full time hustler.
Yeah, so right now it's just focusing on training and then doing these podcasts because I've been wanting to do a podcast for a long time. I think like everyone has such a story and meeting so many different like fighters and travelers and athletes and whatever, and like and sharing that with the world is powerful.
I agree. I agree. I'm sure you've looks like you've done Lobos.
I
Like
see him every day now. I see him every day now. He's really nice.
that's crazy to me. So he's training there, or what's he doing?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He trains at Tiger. And then I'm doing an in-person interview with this golly, I should really know his name. I can't say it correctly because a lot of these people are from different, countries. Um, he's he's a champion in a couple different things, and also he does kung fu and like K1 kick, and he's done fights in Muay Boron as well.
He's just a martial artist.
Yeah, so but I think I can't remember which one he's at. But anyways, I'm doing in person with him on Thursday, and I'm really excited because it's like, just all of our mindsets to even get in the ring, and it comes from like us, like beginners, or or just these mindsets are what
Yeah,
people
yeah, of
need to
course.
hear. So yeah, that's gonna be a good one too. But yeah, your discipline is like off the rocks. Like
Mm.
when you're training, have you always been that way? Have your parents been strict on you, or just like,
I don't know. I guess I grew that myself when I was over there more than have ever done in my life towards something. Um, just I took it very seriously because I think about the pros of getting into the ring and the cons and what can happen to you if you get hurt. Like obviously the human brain, it thinks a lot. So when I was there, I was like, look, if I ever get into the ring with somebody, you know, I'd hope they'd match it up fairly first of all, but I need to be in the best state of at least I need to be in the best state of physical health, mental health, um, before I step in that ring. And I think being disciplined was definitely something that sort of made me lock in and just I don't know, like you can get seriously hurt in the ring. Some people never walk again, some people never speak again.
yeah,
Getting hit, with a bad shot or a shot you didn't see coming. So I thought if I make sure that everything's at least up to my standards and the best that I can get to, then I think I'd do fine. And that was just the mindset that pretty much the whole camp. To what during the when the training seriously ramped up, there was times when I didn't want to be there. There was times when I just
yeah.
hated it. But you still get up and you still do it, and I think that's a very important discipline to learn. Is just doing something that you don't like. You don't want to be there, but you just get the fuck up and you do it. Um, I learned a lot over there about obviously myself and my level, and I dream about that place. I think it was a very very special place, and meeting people like you, Phil, Steph, Joe, all these people, like I'll be friends for life. I've got
Yeah.
the number, and you ever need anything, I ever need anything, it'll just be like your phone call away, and it's this, I think it's I'm super happy I did that. I think if I were to leave one thing from this podcast for anybody who's listening, I think seriously get into a discipline, whether it's martial arts, whether it's lifting weights, and get into a gym and lock in and get lost, in the world, whether it's in Thailand, whether you're wrestling in Russia, whether you're doing jiu-jitsu in Brazil, just whatever it is. I think very important for us humans to learn, I think.
That's so powerful you said that, because I wanted to kind of bring that up as well. Is like, I think most of us are so scared to get out of our comfort zone, and it's like the most transforming experience when and there's camps for everything. But like when you go to a camp and you travel across the world by yourself, and you don't know anyone, and you're doing something that you're pushing yourself every day, and like you said, the discipline, the whole experience, it's completely life transforming, and it changes who it mentally, like, can transform you if you allow it to it. And so many people are
100%.
scared of that.
100%. I completely agree. And I mean, at the end of the day, not everybody has the sort of minerals to do what you and I did and get in the ring and discipline yourself to train that hard and do something that extreme before. Not many people can do that. If you think about all the people in the world, however many people there are, think about the percentage of people who've actually stepped in the ring and actually, done something like that before. I think there's I mean, I don't actually know the statistic. I'd be very interested to find out what that is, but I'm, guessing. I don't think it'd be high. So
No, it's not. It's not. A lot
yeah,
of people train, but training is completely different than fighting.
yeah, 100%. I think, I mean, at the end of the day, us as humans, it's embedded in our, in the roots of us. Fighting has been, something that humans do since the dawn of time. And I think once you open that, however it happens, once you open that sort of that not a sense, but like once you open that like that little gateway into that feeling, the thrilling feeling, the feeling of fighting. It's a special feeling. So very grateful that I did that, and super, very powerful topic, I think.
Yeah, that's incredible. Okay, so a couple more things. So you at 20 years old, you're really intelligent, and where what being 20 and saying, younger kids or people your age watching this, what are your plans like? And you don't need to have a plan, but what's your plans for the next 5 years of your life? Like, what do you want to accomplish? Like, do you have anything that like you really want to focus on that? Yeah, just like what's your plans?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good question. I've got a rough plan. I think I'm going to study this year. I think I'm going to go to university. Um, try and get hopefully a diploma, doing whatever I'm doing, and do that for a year, 2 years, 3 years, whatever. But during that time, I want to get lost in the world. I think what I did in Thailand was because I was in Thailand and because I was alone. I think if I put myself in those sorts of environments, I'm just going to learn. So I've actually been looking into a skydiving course over in France. So
That's literally, I have that on my bucket list to like go get, but like the whole thing, it's like, where you do like, what is it, like 20, 30 jumps, and then you have your,
yeah,
anyways, totally do it.
you
Go
gotta have
ahead.
a lot of jumps. So eventually I want to be able to get my wingsuiting license. So I want to be able to get a wingsuit attached to me. And fly through like the Dolomites or just something cool like that. I think I'm young and I've got if I seriously put my mind to something, I think I can do it. So I just want to in the next to answer your questions in the next 5 years, what I want to do is everything that I'm capable of doing. I want to do. Obviously
Exactly.
in terms of funds and stuff like that, just whatever I can do. I just want to stack up my my life resume.
Yeah, through experience.
Experiences.
Yeah, that's the way. That's the only way.
Mm.
I mean, that's not the only way, but that's like one of the best ways to do it. That's what I've been doing. Like, I've been solo traveling the world for like 6, 7 years. And sometimes it's been tough, but like the things that I've done and the, just being able to do these things and the experience has completely changed my life.
Life changing stuff, and it's powerful. I can imagine solo traveling. I mean, I did it for a bit, but yeah, I think I think for me right now, just getting as lost as I can in the world and in life, and just paving my own way through it. I think that's what the next 5 years is gonna be for me.
It's amazing. Okay, so to end this podcast, I want you to say something in that like crazy language.
Oh,
That Australian language. What is it called?
it's called Ig Pay Latin A. Pig Latin.
Pig Latin. Okay, so speak a sentence
Okay, so
and explain what this is to people.
okay, all right. So right now, Ray, I'm on the air tray, walking tang on my own fay with Ikine. Ikine and I are at May over in Island Tay. We aim train for a number of X months say. Island Tay, unbelievable. You can put in a little bit of just normal English in there as well, so it makes sense. But basically, what I said is, right now I'm sitting on this chair, talking on my phone to Nikki, who I met in Thailand. I trained for 2 months, she trained for 6 months, and we had a good time. That's basically what I just said.
I heard a little bit of that. Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. It's not a hard language to. It's not even a language. It's just what you do is I'll explain it. I'll give away my secret. So it's so say the word Tom, for instance. Tom. Pig Latin is you take the first letter from the word and you put it at the end of the word and then you add AY. So Tom would be Otome. Do you get
Okay,
it?
yeah, I get it, but my brain has to like calculate that a couple times.
It's weird. So okay, so think about Tom, the word Tom, and then think about moving the T over to the M. So
Yeah,
O
yeah,
T
yeah.
M.
Now it's Mott.
No, so OTM. So it'd be autumn.
Okay.
So Autumn, and then you add AY at the end. So Autumn A.
Ah, okay. Awesome.
It's
So,
strange.
and mine is my name,
Icky Nay.
Ikine.
Icky Nay.
Oh, I
Icky
love it.
Nay Ardenagay. Icky Nay
I love,
Ardenagay. That's your name.
I love that. And what's your full name?
My name's Otmay Listen EA. Otmay Listen EA.
I
Strange,
love
eh?
it. No, I love it. I love it so much. The first time you were saying it to me, I was really confused. I thought you were just like joking with me.
It's a funny little, it's a funny language. It's called, it's I don't know where it came from, but it's what, criminals sort of use when they're on the street, in front of police or something, or if they're in the pub.
Yeah.
So
Pig Latin, I get it. Oh, Pig Latin, yeah, because the cops are pigs.
there you go.
Okay, Pig Latin. Oh my gosh,
The
that's
full circle.
hilarious. Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, I have to go too. So thank you so much, Thomas. This was amazing.
It was unreal. It was the first podcast. I really enjoyed it. It was great. I'm very happy. Thank you so much for having me on it.
Yeah, definitely. And maybe like 3 or 4 years in the future, we'll do one live.
100%. I'll do one anytime. You ever need me on the podcast? You ever want to have a chat? Let's have a chat. I'm here.
Awesome. Yeah, I just booked another one for Phil. Phil is so funny. Anyways, that'd be cool. We can do a three-way.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that would be
Three way
fun.
baby. Yes, I love it. I love it so much.
I love it too, Tom. Okay, I'll speak to you soon. Thank you
Nikki,
so
you've got
much.
you've got my number. Message me whenever you need.
I will. I will. You're amazing.
Peace out. Safe travels.
Bye.